Hey guys, welcome back. So I just wanted to share what has been my favorite Pokemon and MVP since I got it. And that is this one right here, the one you're looking at, Shuppet. So Shuppet, at first glance, is a very weak Pokemon, having mostly white and only 10 attack. Seems kind of bad, but don't underestimate this one. It'll steal some victories for you out of nowhere. So here it says, on the field, this Pokemon can pass through other Pokemon. That's called Infiltrator. He's also a 3 move. And don't underestimate this Will-O-Wisp. So it says the opponent becomes burned. 32%, that's about a third of the time. That's pretty good. So a lot of the time you can catch people off guard with this guy and just get a free win out of nowhere. And they don't even know why it happened. But against the more experienced players, even if they know how to beat it, all it takes is for you to roll the purple when they try to kill it, if they're in a bad situation, and you still just hop on their gold and win. So next I want to show you a few scenarios in some of my previous games where it was really useful and won the game for me. Alright, so check this out. We're in a fairly defensive position here, but we bring out the Shuppet and end the turn. So it's on him, you know? So after a little bit of indecision, this guy finally attacks my Shuppet, and look what happened. Purple versus white. Who wins? Purple every time. So what do? Hop over, of course, because we just moved right through him, right? So now he's in a weird position where he doesn't have goal block, he doesn't have a way to get on his goal, and he has to kill the Shuppet or he loses. He was previously burned too. Look at that. That big purple versus his white. GG. Alright, what we're looking at here is the next game I played after the one you just saw. I move my Shuppet up and he counters right away with Kirlia. So Kirlia actually blocks Infiltrator. You can't move past her. Same with Gardevoir, so she's a pretty good counter. So we're going to try to go around, just see what happens next. So he went on the aggressive with the Jolteon, lost the fight. So now we have the initiative, we're in a good position, our goal is protected, I'm free to push up with the Shuppet. So why not? Nothing to lose, right? So because his Pokemon is only a 2 mover, he can't hop on his goal point, so he has to kill it. He has to kill the Shuppet or lose, and sure enough, he rolls a miss, and the little 10 power kills his Kirlia. That's another GG, free win. Shuppet, MVP. What do? So let's move to another one. Alright, so in this one, he opens with a 2 mover on his far side. So I'm just going to push the lane with my Shuppet. I didn't see a lot he could counter with. He could just attack it and kill it, which would be a good play. But he didn't. Instead, he tried to occupy the point where I move 3 away. So if I move up 1, 2, 3, I can't step on his Wobbuffet. But I looked at his Wobbuffet, and it's a 0 on most of it, and a miss on the rest of it. So I was just like, okay, free win, right? He doesn't have goal block. Let me show you goal block right here. So if he had goal block, he would easily be able to just pop his other Pokemon onto the goal point and hold it and not lose. His 2 mover Pokemon over there couldn't get to the base to defend, so it's another free win. So if you don't have Shuppet, I highly recommend getting it. It's only uncommon, but you're not guaranteed out of a pack, obviously, so I never got one out of a pack. So I actually spent my materials on a Shuppet, $450, and I definitely think it's worth it. So this little guy here is 450 of your material. You only need 1. Do not run more than 1 of these guys. Like, they can be a burden if it dies and all you have to defend with is another Shuppet. You don't want to do that. This is kind of a when it cycles through, you play it and try to get some positioning with it, take a point with it, but it's not what you're banking on. So don't run 2. just get the one. Mine, I even leveled up all the way to 5. So that was like a lot of XP and 30-something thousand gold, but it's definitely worth it. What I have here is a difference between 8 and 32 on the Mist versus Will-O-Wisp, versus the one in the shop here, 12 and 28. So 832 versus 1228. This guy has been a blast to play. It's so much fun, especially when they roll a miss and he rolls his 10. Little Shuppet kills a Lugia or something. So good. So go get one out of the material shop, or if you already have it, put it in your deck, level it up, play with it, and let me know if you have any sweet victories with this thing. Appreciate you guys tuning in. See you in the next one.